Hello boys and girls, Mr. Giomini, coming to you with a couple questions to help you prepare for the assessment, the summative assessment that you will see on Friday. These are actually questions from your pretest that you may have not understood why you had it right or wrong. So I just want to take a look because these are questions definitely that people struggled with as a whole. Two of them are writing equations, which does seem to be bothersome for some of us. So let's take a look. First one here. The world's largest cherry pie weighs 37,740 pounds. This is 7,625 pounds heavier than the largest apple pie. How heavy is the largest apple pie? Okay, let's take a look here. I need to read back through this problem because it seems to be a lot and I have to really focus on here. The world's largest cherry pie weighs 37,740 pounds. Now that's the cherry pie. So the cherry pie weighs 37,740 pounds. This is in mathematics always tells me equals. So automatically I'm thinking, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to have to separate 37,740 pounds from this 7,625 pounds. So go back to the problem. This is 7,625 pounds heavier than the largest apple pie. So right now I know for a fact that this cherry pie weighs more than this apple. And it weighs more by this much. Now to solve this, many of you would jump to subtraction, and that's great. But remember, to write an equation, I have to use the inverse operation. Again, I want to know something about that apple pie. I don't know anything about this apple pie. All I know is that the apple pie, the difference between the apple and cherry is this. So I have to take the weight of the apple pie, and I'll call that P. And all I know is whatever the weight of the apple pie is, I add an additional 7,625 pounds to it, I will eventually get the weight of the cherry. Again, you guys should all know that I would subtract to solve this, but remember in the equation do the inverse. Remember, I want to find the weight of the apple pie. That's the unknown. That's the variable here. So I'll call it P. Alright? I have my equation. That would be 1 point right there. Okay? Now, I want to evaluate for P. So I simplify this by simply getting rid of this 7,625. So I'm going to subtract this 7,625 from both sides. But remember, whatever I do to one side of the equation sign, I must do, or the equal sign, apology, I do the other side. So minus 7,625. These cancel out. I'm left with P. And I like to have the variable on the left side. So P equals, okay, cannot take 10 from, or 5 from 0, so I need to make this a 3, add the 10 here. 10 minus 5 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. 7 minus 7 is 0. That is 3. So the heaviest apple pie, that weighs 30,115 pounds. Never to check this, I substitute it back in. So the left side of the equation equals 37,740 pounds. That is equal to 30,115 plus 7,625. If I add these two, we already know that this side cannot be simplified any further. I have to write this up here. I don't like to add vertically, or horizontally. I'm more of a vertical adder. So let's take a look here. That's 10, 3, 4, 6, 7, 7, 3. Hey, look at that. Both sides check. I am good to go. So I know my answer is right. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Another equation one. The population of Nevada is close to 1.6 million, which is about 1/5 of Michigan's population. What is the estimated population of Michigan? All right, let's take a look here. Got those fractions, they always confuse us. Population of Nevada is means math, equals. Let me change colors so you can see that. Is means equals. So something equals 1.6 million. So something equals 1.6 million people. Now, which is, there's another is, about 1/5, there's a fraction, there's always throws us off, 1/5 of Michigan's population. Of means multiplication, times, what is the estimated population of Michigan? Okay, here. Population of Nevada is close to 1%, which is 1/5 of this. So If Nevada's a fifth of Michigan, that must mean Michigan has to be bigger than Nevada. So we have to get a number bigger here. Okay, so I don't know Michigan's population, but I do know if I took a fifth of it, it would equal Nevada's. If I took a fifth of it, it would equal Nevada's. So I'm taking Michigan's population, breaking up into 5 equal parts, and that 1 equal part would equal 1.6 million. So I'm evaluating here for M. I need to simplify this. I need to get rid of this 5. Get rid of that 5. It says divide by 5. I will multiply both sides by 5. Multiply by 5. So M would be equal to, let's see here, 1.6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3, that's 8. 1 decimal place over. Okay, that's 8, but it's really 8 what? If it's 1.6 million here, it's got to be 8 million. 8 million. Now to check this, all I would do is substitute back in the 8 into the equation. 8 divided by 5 hopefully equals 1.6. I'll cheat and use my calculator real quick. Actually, no, I won't. Let's go with 8 divided by 5. Put a decimal point here, add a 0 if it needs to be. 5 goes in 8 one time. That gives me 5. I subtract, that's 3, bring out 0. How many times does 5 go into 30? 6 times. Look at that. That checks out. I'm good to go. Okay, next ones. I'm just going to do 2 of these real quick. I'm going to do this one here, and I'll do the bottom one here. And again, if you're doing this along at home, you can always pause it, try to solve it, hit play, see if you have it right. Okay, I have 12 G's plus 13 G's equals 450. First thing I need to do is I need to see if I can combine like terms. So 12G plus 13G is equal to 450. First thing I notice is I have G's over here. It's like a big family. I want all the G's together, and there's an addition sign in between, so I'll add them. 12G plus 13G, that would give me, I think, 25 G's. And 25G equals 450. There's nothing to combine on this side. There's nothing else with the 450, so I'm good to go. Now I want to evaluate for 1G, not 25. This says 25 times G. I want to get rid of that 25, so I'm going to divide both sides by 25. Now let's take a look here. G equals, 25 goes into 100 one time. Or I'm sorry, 25 goes into 100 4 times. So that means it goes into 400. Let's see here. 4 for 100, 8 for 200, 12 for 300, 16 for 400, plus another 50, which is twice. So is that 18? Let's double check. Let's go 450 divided by 25. Does not go into 4, but it goes into 25 once. That's 2, 5. That's a 0. That's a 2. Now, the remainder is less than the divisor, so I'm okay. I bring down the next digit, which is 0. 25 goes into 200 8 times. So that would be G is equal to 18. Okay, let's try the other one real quick. Make this eraser a little bigger. There we go. Alright. Okay, next one is 42 equals 9K minus 2K. Let me write this down. 42 equals 9K minus 2K. Okay. Cannot combine anything on this 42, so this side of the equation stays the same. There's nothing combined. I have 9Ks minus 2Ks. 9, they're both Ks, so I can combine these. They want to be together. The operation sign in between is a minus, so I subtract. 9 minus 2 is 7, so I have 7 times something equals 42. I want to evaluate for 1K, not 7 of them, so I'm going to try to isolate that K, get it by itself. So I'll divide both sides by 7. 42 divided by 7 gives me 6. If I substitute this back in, it's 42 equals 9 times 6 now, minus 2 times 6. Okay. That color's annoying me. So I have 42 equals 9 times 6 is 54, minus 12 times, or 2 times 6 is 12. 54 minus 12, that gives me 42 is equal to 42. Hey, that checks out. So that means, again, going back to the original one, K is equal to 6. Hope this helps you out in your test prep. Take care. Bye.